Today we are going to discuss about exercise 16.3. So before going to exercise 16.3, you need to know some definitions of probability. So first definition in that probability. What is the definition of probability? Means if you take a coin, single coin, and if you toss a coin, so what are the sample points? S is equal to head or tail. So number of sample points are 2, either head or tail, 2 sample points. When two coins are tossed, head to tail, head, tail. Sample points are head, tail, head, and tail. So number of sample points are 4. Here number of sample points are 2. Suppose when a coin is tossed, here a single coin is tossed. When a coin is tossed once. Here when two coins are tossed. So what is the probability of getting a head? If the question is like this, when a single coin is tossed, what is the probability of getting head? Head means only one head is there. So out of 2 options, you have one chance to get head. So this is only the definition of probability. Similarly, when two coins are tossed, number of sample points are 4. What is the probability of getting single head? What is the probability of getting one head? One head means here one head is there, here one head is there. So 2 by 4. Probability means nothing but chance of happening. So here 4 means total number of sample points. So chance of happening, that means getting of one head is 2 out of 4. So this is only called as definition of probability. Here 4 denotes total number of outcomes. 2 denotes number of favorable outcomes. Here also same. What is 1? 1 denotes head. Number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. This is only the definition of probability. Now, what is the definition of probability of an event? Probability means chance of happening. So it is the ratio between number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. Generally, probability of an event denoted with P of E. Generally, probability of an event is denoted with P of E. P stands for probability of an event. So what is the probability of an event definition? Ratio between number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. This is the definition of probability. Next, in probability some conditions are there. So what are those means? So let us take 2 coins. Let us take a random experiment. When two coins are tossed, passed. So what is the sample space? Head head, head tail, tail head and tail tail. So these are the sample points, and number of sample points are 4. Number of sample points are 4. Now here I am taking capital X. X is called as random variable. So let X denotes the number of heads. Let X denotes the number of heads. P of X denotes the probability distribution. Then I am taking one table for this, X and P of X. What is X denotes? Number of heads. When two coins are tossed, if you take TD, here number of heads are 0. And in TH and HD, if you take these two sample points, how many heads are there? Here one head is there, here one head is there. So next, here two heads are there. When two coins are tossed, in sample points, maximum number of heads are 2 and minimum number of heads are 0. Next, so what is the probability of getting 0 heads? 0 heads means 1 out of 4 sample points. 1 out of 4 sample points. What is the probability of getting 1 head? What is the probability of getting 1 head means 2 by 4. Next, what is the probability of getting 2 heads means 1 by 4. So if you observe these sample points, probability value never be negative. So first condition is probability value never be negative, and if you add this distribution 1 by 4 plus 2 by 4 plus 1 by 4 is equal to LCM is 4. 1 plus 2 plus 1, 4 by 4 is equal to 1. That means sum of probability distribution must be equal to 1. Sum of probability distribution must be equal to 1. Next, third point. Next, if you observe this 1 by 4, this value 1 by 4 means it lies between 0 and 1. 2 by 4 means 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 0.5. This value also lies between 0 and 1. So here this is 0.25. That means every probability value must lies between 0 and 1. 0 less than or equal to probability of an event less than or equal to 1. These 3 points are very, very important to solve every probability problem. Probability value never be negative. Second point is sum of probability distribution must be equal to 1, and probability value must be lies between 0 and 1. Probability of not A, P of not A, nothing but P of A dash. If A, capital A, if A is any event of a probability, if A is any event of a random experiment, any event of a random experiment, then probability of A is equal to n of A by n of S, n of A by n of S, n of A by n of S. P of A dash means nothing but 1 minus P of A. P of A dash is equal to 1 minus P of A, or P of A, probability of happening an event plus probability of not happening an event must be equal to 1. P of A plus P of A dash must be equal to 1. Next, addition theorem on probability. Let A and B are any two events of a sample space, any two events of a sample space, then P of A union B, P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. This is called addition theorem on probability. Next point, note, let A and B are any two events of a sample space Next, if A intersection B is equal to 5, if A intersection B is equal to 5, then number of elements in A intersection B is equal to how much? So if A intersection B is null set, means A intersection B equal to null set. So number of elements are how many? 0. Therefore P of A intersection B is equal to formula N of A intersection B by N of A intersection B by N of S. That means 0 by N of S. 0 by something 0. Therefore if A and B are mutually exclusive events, then P of A intersection B is equal to 0. Very important point. P of A intersection B is equal to 0. Now we are going to start exercise 16.3. So which of the following cannot be valid assignment for probabilities for outcomes of sample space? Here 5 problems are given. First problem data is 0.1, 0.01, 0.05, 0.03, 0.01, 0.2, 0.6. So first condition in probability is in probability distribution, no value should have negative signs. Here every value has positive sign. So every value is satisfied. First condition. Second condition is next. Sum of all probabilities must be equal to 1. So if you add 0.1 plus 0.01 plus 0.05 plus 0.03 plus 0.01 plus 0.2 plus 0.6. If you add all the probabilities, 0.1 plus 0.2, 0.3, 0.3 plus 0.6, 0.9, 0.02, 0.07, 0.09, 0.1. So that means 1. So sum of probabilities equal to 1. Sum of probabilities is 1. Therefore, second condition also satisfied, and no value should have more than 1. So every value should lie between 0 and 1. So if you observe, every probability value lies between 0 and 1. So therefore the given data is valid. Given data is valid. Given data is valid. Next, if you take second problem, every value is positive. First condition satisfied. Second condition, if you add all the values, 1 by 7 plus 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 1 by 7 is equal to 1. So sum of the probability is also equal to 1. Next, every value should lies between 1 by 7 means approximately equal to 0 point something will come. That means 1 by 7 value lies between 0 and 1. So therefore given data is valid. Given data is valid. Next, second problem. Third problem. So if you observe, every probability value lies between 0 and 1. Next, and every value is positive. Next, if you add all these values, 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.3, 0.5, 0.6, 1, 1.5, 1.5 plus 0.6, 2.1, 2.8 you will getting. So 0.1 plus 0.2 plus 0.3 0.4 plus 0.5 plus 0.6 plus 0.7. So if you add all these values, 0.3, 0.6, 1, 1.5, 2.1, 2.8. 2.8 is greater than 1. Therefore, given data is invalid. Given data is invalid. Third problem, D. Next, if you observe this probability distribution, see here in omega 1 is negative. Omega 1 is negative, as well as omega 5 is also negative. So probability value never be negative. Therefore, given data is invalid. Given data is invalid. Next, E. So if you observe this, every value is positive. Next, if you observe the omega 7 value, omega 7 value is 15 by 14 means greater than 1. 15 by 14 is greater than 1. Therefore, given data is invalid. Every probability value must lies between 0 and 1 only. So, but here this 15 by 14 is violating distribution, probability distribution. Therefore, this is also invalid data. Next, second problem. A coin is tossed twice. What is the probability that at least one tail occur? When a coin is tossed twice, when a coin is tossed twice, then what is the sample points? What are the sample points? Sample space. Sample space is either two heads or head to tail or tail head or tail tail. These are the sample points. Number of sample points are 4. Next, what is the probability that at least one tail occur? Here, what is the event should occur? That means favorable outcome is at least one tail should occur. Let A be the event of. Let A be the event of at least one tail occur. At least one tail occur. At least one tail occur. Therefore, A is equal to how much? A is at least one tail means minimum one tail. Minimum one tail means here one tail is there, here one tail is there, here two tails are there. At least one means minimum 2, minimum 1, maximum 2. That means H comma T, T comma H, T comma T. So number of sample points are 3. Number of sample points are 3. Therefore, probability of A. Probability of A. A means what? P for probability. A means at least one tail occur. A be the probability of the event of at least one tail occur is equal to N of A by N of S. What is N of A? 3 by 4. Next, a die is thrown. Find the probability of following these events. When a die is thrown, what is the sample space? When a die is thrown, then sample space is either 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are the sample points when a die is rolled. Next, a prime number will appear. First question is, let A be the event of prime number will appear. Prime number will appear. So how many prime numbers are there in these sample points? 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5 are the prime numbers. Therefore, N of A, number of sample points in set A are 3, 2, 3, 5. That means number of sample points are 3. Therefore, probability of happening event A is 3 by number of sample points are how many here? Number of sample points are 6. 3 by 6. That means 1 by 2. 3 by 6. 1 by 2. Next, second problem. Let B be the event of, what is B? A number greater than or equal to 3. B be the event of number greater than or equal to 3 will appear. So n of b is equal to number of sample points for b. Number greater than or equal to 3. Greater than or equal to 3 means 3, 4, 5, 6. So number of sample points are 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So therefore probability of happening the event B is equal to 4 by 6. That means 2 by 3. 2 2s are 2 3s are. Next, third event. What is third one? A number less than or equal to 1 will appear. Let C be the event of number less than or equal to 1 will appear. So n of C, number of sample points. Event of number less than or equal to C. Less than or equal to C means less than or equal to 1 means only one number is there. So how many sample points are there? 1. Therefore probability of happening the event C is equal to 1 by total number of sample points are 6. Next, the fourth problem. A number more than 6 will appear. A number, let D be the event of number more than 6 will appear. Number more than 6 will appear. So D is equal to, so how many sample points are there? More than 6. More than 6 means 6 only the last number. More than 6, no sample points are there. So D is equal to 0. Number of sample points are 0. Therefore P of D is equal to 0 by 6. 0 is the answer. Fifth problem. A number less than 6 will appear. A number less than 6 will appear. Let E be the event of number less than 6 will appear. Event of number less than 6 will appear. So n of E, number of sample points. Less than 6, how many numbers are there? Less than 6 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers are there. So n of E is equal to 5. Therefore P of E is equal to n of E by n of S. That means 5 by 6.